let's put everything together. But if you like to try it out once, first all these ingredients and then add the cacao powder later. It's very mousse au chocolat. It's very, very nice texture and very easy. You saw everything in the food processor. So what you will need is either a big plate or just a spring form. I like to do rather a nice cake, nice shape, so I take the spring form as a support. But if you again like to make a different shape, just grab the plate already that you want to serve the cake and form out of the truffle mixture your crust. So this is very interesting. Take the first recipe, which is the truffle. So all the ingredients, like we did already. So that's why I saved that mixture, and I already prepared the truffles for you, so that I can continue with that mixture that I just did here, instead of making it again. So you could actually do a similar thing. You make the mixture, make 4 truffles for you and your friends, continue with the same thing, and put it in your spring form or on your plate, and spread it and make a nice crust. And it should be room temperature, so we have the right temperature right now anyways, because the coconut oil and the cacao butter was already melted. So it's still pretty good texture, but the colder it gets, the harder. And that's what we want for the truffles. But if we want to spread the crust, we don't want to wait too long, otherwise it gets very difficult for you. Second recipe, which we will extend with the following 3 ingredients, which is lucuma powder, maca powder, and mesquite powder. They look very, very, very similar, all 3 together. Okay, I can't show them all together. But lucuma is yellowish and very bright. Maca, similar, but slightly different. And mesquite, little darker. Maca? No, sorry. Yes, maca. I'm getting confused because they look so similar, but then when you look very close, they have a different color, slightly. And the mesquite. So we process that. Maybe for somebody's birthday and you want to make like an individual little beautiful cake, so you just take a little spring form and just make the crust thicker, and the filling is going to be higher too. The decoration that comes on top, you could actually put that all in together and process it by the end when the powder was in there and you processed it, and then later just add some goji berries and some cacao nibs and hemp seeds, process fast, a few seconds, and then just put it on the crust, and then you have a very, very delicious combination of the decoration already in the filling, which helps to give them a better texture, because they're very dry there. But when you put them in the mousse is not liquid, but it has some moisture, so it will give it to the goji berries can soak some of it, and the cacao nibs almost get like chocolate chip like, but they're just cacao nibs. So that's very nice. Yeah, so to get the best texture, you would put that in the fridge for 2 hours, because then the cacao butter and the coconut oil can get back to the main state, to their original state, which is very hard. But with a combination of the nuts we just processed in the food processor, it gets a very nice texture, not too hard and not too soft. Away from the spring form. There we go. So that's how it looks like for right now. very thick crust, so we could have taken a few more truffles from that. But like I said, this is more like a tart, so very thin filling, not too thin crust, but it's a very nice combination because both is not super sweet, but the combination of rather crispy, not crispy, but like firm crust and a creamy top, it's a very nice thing together. And then, like I said, some goji berries. You can shape a heart, you can shape a star, or just sprinkle it over and let it be however it is. There you go. Some hips, no, some cacao hips. Maybe some mint leaves. Or some cacao powder for decoration on the plate.